All right, so we already did our entire review of this week's episode of True Detective. We were out in the living room watching Big Brother, and I was scrolling through Twitter,
Easy for you to say.
and there's a screenshot from the next episode of True Detective, and it's the director, I'm assuming talking to Wayne, doing her typical thing.
Yeah.
And on the computer next to her, you see some familiar faces, and the headline of the article says, "Former state police officers stop alleged serial killer."
So it's connected.
So it connects to season 1. And we didn't even see that in the next. We're just watching the next, and that goes by so quick to see that too.
Yeah.
I even went on HBO to make sure this wasn't like a doctored photo.
Right.
But
and even if it could be connected and then not really mean much.
like that could be the only thing.
Yeah.
But my only question is, why would she have that photo
I
on
don't
her
know.
laptop while talking to him if it didn't have anything to do with the case?
I can't answer that. But those dolls are similar too.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if like they bring it up because they similar case and it ended and all that.
Yeah.
Like maybe as a relative of the guy, or
I
don't
could be
know.
mistaken, but I thought they said there was a bigger conspiracy in season 1 than just
Yeah,
that
you've
guy.
mentioned that on here before. I don't remember
I
that.
might have made that up.
But yeah, we found that very interesting, and we thought, well, we have to add that on our video. Our video didn't even come out yet, so it was a good time adding it to it. But that's really cool that like there's already a connection to season 1. Cause we in this video that you're gonna watch right now, hopefully, we talk about it. I think
It's just like,
at the end we're like, do you think there'll be stuff to connect to season 1? And I was like, I hope so, but
And then literally 20 minutes later there was.
yeah, that's cool though. I'm really excited for next week's episode that we're gonna watch late because of Super Bowl. But
Oh, we can just pause the Super Bowl.
while you're watching it, I'm gonna have it on my phone watching fucking True Detective. But that's so awesome that that's there, and I feel like
No, that's really
it
cool.
has to be connected to the case now, because why else would she have that there while she's talking to him? And it is in the 2015 timeline because it's her and all that.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's really cool and it's connected.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. But we wanted to add that in here. So here you go. Enjoy our review of Season 3, Episode 4 of True Detective. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
And today we're talking about True Detective Season 3, Episode 4, The Hour and the Day, I think? Possibly? I don't remember.
That's your job. I never look at that.
Again, pretty good episode, but nothing really happened. Right when something was gonna fucking happen, they end the goddamn episode.
Yeah,
I literally yelled out loud, "Fuck you!"
I can't believe you were surprised by that.
I thought we'd see it, because like that one episode in season 2, it ended with that shootout. I thought it'd be similar to that.
Oh, I gotcha.
But no, they just fucking tickled our balls and then ended the episode. Bastards.
Wow.
But I really like it. So I want to start off with this. We are going to do a theory time with Pleeka coming up. I don't know when we'll film that.
Sometime this week.
So if you have any theories on the show, drop them down below in the comments, and we'll read it in the theory time with Pleeka we do. There's one going out that you said in the first episode that we did of the show, where that the killer or the kidnapper, or whatever you want to call it, was the teacher/wife of Wayne. Is it-
Right.
And a lot in this episode, I thought, oh yeah, she seems very guilty, and like you guys kept saying I was looking into things,
Yeah, totally.
and then when she was talking to the mom,
Then
I
that
was-
feeling went away?
I was like, maybe not, and then I was like, well, maybe she's just an evil little bitch. I don't know, but everything this episode a lot was like, it's probably her. Like he brought up like in the 90s that he's doing the case again, and then she all of a sudden got angry and they started to fight and all this stuff. Like to me, she seemed like worried, and I feel like that's the time period where they uncover something and then they like cover it up, but I don't know.
So what about when she's talking to the kid's mom, Lucy, and she literally says she's got the soul of a whore,
Yeah.
and she said she basically breaks down and says that she seems guilty as hell,
Yeah.
and she tells her to go talk to Wayne. She didn't seem guilty there.
See, to me, that's what I thought. And then I was like, oh, maybe this is me, like, but maybe she was thinking, oh, she's breaking down. Maybe she thinks like, maybe in her head she thinks because she was a neglecting mother she did this. But if she talks to Wayne and acts like this, they'll think she did it, and I'll get scot-free with it.
Wow.
But I think that's looking a bit much into it.
Yeah, I don't think.
But that's
I don't
what-
think
that's what
she's.
that-
I think she might have covered something up or done something.
Yeah, I think
I think
I think it's more than one person for sure involved in this.
Yeah, it seems to be. I really hope it connects back to season 1.
That'd be cool. We got a comment last week that the person that visited the old guy before in the cabin was who was it from season 1? He said
Oh, Russ.
Russ. Yeah, I had to ask you who it was because I forgot that was his name. But that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that would be a bigger conspiracy.
Yeah. It'd be crazy that like they kept it under wraps too, like that. Like if it was Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, one of them was on set and no one knew. That'd be cool.
Well,
I'd be impressed with that.
They're both executive producers.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah, I know.
So are a lot of people on TV shows that never show up.
Well, okay, so let's talk about this episode. So, like, if I liked the dream, it wasn't really a dream.
When he was recording his memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that part with subtitles on because there was a lot of when he was like mumbling that was kind of hard to hear.
It actually reminded me of, I guess, my grandpa, your great grandpa, like when because he had Alzheimer's,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a point he was in World War II. We're like, oh, Grandpa thinks World War II's going on in there. For some reason, old memories pop up, and it's the newer ones that are hard for them to remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's the first thing I thought of when
yeah, that was
Vietnamese were
really
coming
cool. We've talked quite a bit on here about how like they edit the show.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. I liked that how like they just kept popping up one by one in there.
I could see that.
And then there was
confusing
like
people.
there was that one dude like in the back in like a suit.
I was totally trying to see who that was.
It looked like it was his partner,
That's what I thought too.
but I was like I couldn't tell. And like he
was too
even
tall.
he even put his hand on his chest, and I was like I couldn't. Like I think it was just supposed to be like a generic like dude there. I don't
Yeah.
know, because like none of them were like specific. Like
Right.
or maybe those are just all people he's killed coming back.
I gotta remember this isn't Westworld 2. Not everything's a goddamn clue.
Yeah,
But
that reminded me a lot of like Bernard having memories in
Yeah.
Westworld.
yeah, totally.
But that was a really cool scene. I liked that.
I did like it, and it's funny because there's 3 timelines. There's not a timeline I don't mind seeing.
It's funny because we shouldn't care about the '80s timeline because we know that.
But
we know they don't catch the killer, and we know that, like it's the wrong person and shit like that. But I do care about it when they go there, like they're investigating it. I'm like, but they're not gonna. But it's still interesting.
because they might see something, and it seems like
Okay,
they
'cause
find
that will
something-
give us clues to go on to the other ones too.
He did say at some point in this episode that about the 80s timeline that investigation, and then I forget what he said exactly, but then he's like, oh, but then in 90, Jesus, and I was like, what the hell they do?
Yeah,
If this was on Netflix, I would have finished it like 4 weeks ago because I wouldn't have been able to stop.
I would have finished it probably the week it came out or the night it
Yeah.
came out. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's annoying but cool the little teases we get. Like when he goes and visits the girl and like in the 2015 timeline, the director lady, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I can show my files," and she just pulls out the one and it's the dead uncle and shows him that, and she's like, "I can't show you the rest now." I was like, "Oh come on."
What about when he walked in and he saw the 2 glasses and he's like, "Oh, are you having company?" She says, "No, I'm by myself." He's like, "Oh, well, I get confused." He obviously wasn't confused,
Yeah,
it was just, but then he's kind of,
he played into it a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I kind of liked.
And then she was like, "Are you sure you're not investigating?" He's like, "No, that'd be someone that knows where they are most of the time."
Yeah,
Which is interesting because like he just went to his son and said, so like he is investigating it,
yeah,
but like not really.
more for peace of mind.
Yeah. When we got the reveal too that his son is a police officer too. I don't think we knew that before.
Yeah, I had no idea.
That's
they
cool.
said it
I
before and
I
missed
kind
it.
of hope we get like that leads to something too.
I read something that there's they think that maybe the daughter's dead. And
Like the one that they found in the 90s.
no, his daughter.
Oh, okay.
But I don't really believe that because we've seen, well, if you go on IMDb, which you
Mhm.
should never do, it has an actress who's supposed to be Rebecca. We haven't seen her yet,
Yeah.
but so I mean, I guess she could be in a flashback or something.
Yeah, it could be before she died.
Because
or
he said
anything like
he said he's lost her, and then the wife said when she was the evil wife
Mhm.
in the flashback dream thing.
that. Mm-hmm.
She said, "Oh, you've or not quite yet, or not as bad as you think, or something to that effect." So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think the Indian dude's gonna make it out okay?
Well,
He just killed a guy. I
in
think.
the coming up on True Detective, they looked like half his house was gone
yeah,
from the claymore in the front door, and he had a grenade in the back, and he had a bunch of guns. He's probably gonna get arrested.
oh, at least arrested. Does that
But I
make
feel
him-
like he might end up dying, and it's gonna be a whole shootout. And this might be where what's his face gets shot too, because he was limping in the future.
Oh yeah,
He's limping.
Roland.
Roland was limping in the 90s. Maybe this is where he gets shot.
Yeah. Easily.
I thought it was funny too, like when they pull up there, and like the other dudes didn't even care. And they're like, "What's going on?" There's even more cops behind them, and they just kept banging on the door and just opened it up.
Yeah, I don't. For some reason, those guys that come and bounce on his door really annoy me. Like when they start.
Well, it's because we know he's not doing anything like evil.
Yeah.
He's just getting by.
Yeah.
And they just hate him
for no reason.
Yeah. So you brought this up. This never occurred to me. You said that he talked to those girls on purpose.
Oh yeah.
To lure them there.
Yeah.
That was very smart. If that's the case, I did not. I just thought he was like, fuck them. I'm gonna still do me. And then they saw him.
I think.
But then it looked like he had the whole thing, because I don't think he has those booby traps set all the time. He's not like the dude from the Goonies.
Yeah, no, I think he saw those girls and he's like, I'm gonna talk to them. And then as soon as he did it, it's almost the whole thing seemed planned. And then he runs back to the house.
It makes sense. I just never thought of that when I was watching.
And he didn't talk to anyone else when he drove by him. He wouldn't. He
never
that's
talked
true.
To
yeah,
it was just those two.
Them.
He hired them like an hour before because he knew the window was right there. He's like, hey, go up there. I'll
gave him a penny.
Yeah,
that's what they wanted.
God, I just want to know some information about this show.
Yeah, it'll be fun to look stuff up and do a little podcast about it.
Yeah, and just go off the rails like how I said earlier, how she was tricking the mom into admitting she killed the daughters or whatever.
I don't remember what I said in our first video. I said
you said something about her was like off, and you think she was involved. That was your.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
I could see that. I don't think she's like the killer. I don't know if there is the. I mean, I guess someone had to kill the little boy.
Yeah.
So
unless it was the daughter and like someone talked to her. I mean, it's still someone.
I know this isn't like theory time, but what did I text you today? I after last episode, not including this episode, I kind of think that where the mom worked, which was like a chicken processing plant. I guess the main guy lost a granddaughter there.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe somehow the mom let them take the daughter.
The like the one that was crying in this episode?
Yeah. Let her take the daughter and then didn't know that the son was going to get killed or the son got killed on accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she's part of the conspiracy. That's why she kills herself in the next timeline.
Oh, like she overdosed on purpose.
Yeah, and then there's a whole conspiracy about them taking kids or something. I don't know. That's kind of what I think.
Like she contributed to.
Yeah, I do. I think the mom has something to do with it.
I could see it being something like that.
I thought that, and then she broke down tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So then it doesn't confirm anything, but it made me feel.
I could see that because her reaction, especially when the girl's like, "Hey, maybe you should talk to the police," and she's like, "I was confiding in you. You're gonna try to tell me to turn myself in." I can see that. Yeah. I still kind of hope it's the teacher, though.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing too. Maybe she's covering something in her book for. I don't know.
I'm really interested in what they, even if it's not the case, what they uncover or find out or whatever that they cover up and like they're not supposed to talk about, and they talk about when they're old men together.
Yeah,
I'm really interested in what that is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's hard to believe we're halfway through. And what little we know, but
yeah, like but it's cool though because we know a good amount of information, but like also know fucking nothing.
Yeah. I can't wait to speculate more.
Next week's gonna blow because we fucking at a Super Bowl party. Won't be able to watch it till late that night or even Monday morning.
Well, if the Rams are up like 50-0, we can watch it.
We'll just go home and watch it and do a video.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about this week's episode?
I'm trying to think. Do we miss anything? I don't think so.
You probably always do, but I mean, I think we covered the most. I did really like when they went to visit the black guy with the dead eye, and he's like, "How do you wear that badge?" And he's like, "Oh, how's the little clip goes on?"
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was a really good line, and I also liked the line when he said he calls vaginas cock holsters. That was a good line.
Well, it's funny because when he gave him shit for being a policeman and being black, I was like, "Fucking, you give that up already?" And like. You just did that last episode, and I was like, "Oh wait, no, that was Black Klansman." We watched that yesterday. It's funny.
I was like, "What did we just watch?" Or they were giving some shit for being a black cop, and I was like, "Oh, Black Klansman." Yeah. We just watched it last night.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
That's funny. We both thought of that during this.
Yeah.
But all right, that's it for this True Detective video. If we missed anything, comment it down below and what your thoughts on are. Also, if you have any theories, let us know. We'll talk about it on Theory Time with Pleeka later this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.